This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Sometimes an Apba Baseball games can hinge on one play. That happened yesterday when one team decided to play the infield in with no outs and runners on first and third. Ground ball went through the infield that was drawn in. If they were playing deep, that would have been a double play, and the other team wouldn't have scored runs that caused them to win the game. This week and next in Apba Baseball Classics, we're looking at the 1941 World Series that hinged on one play. Game 4, 2 outs in the ninth inning, Dodgers 4, Yankees 3. And 2 strikes on the Yankee hitter, Tommy Heinrich. There was a pass ball on strike 3 that led to 4 Yankee runs that turned that series around. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you Game 2 of the 1941 World Series between the 41 Dodgers and the New York Yankees. We are at Yankee Stadium. Spud Chandler of the Yankees is getting set to oppose Whitlow Wyatt of the Dodgers. Chandler is a grade C pitcher, no modifiers. 6-foot right-hander from Commerce, Georgia. While he does his warm-up tosses, here are your starting lineups.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you Game 2 of the 1941 World Series between the 41 Dodgers and the New York Yankees. We are at Yankee Stadium. Spud Chandler of the Yankees is getting set to oppose Whitlow Wyatt of the Dodgers. Chandler is a grade C pitcher, no modifiers. 6-foot right-hander from Commerce, Georgia. While he does his warm-up tosses, here are your starting lineups. We're using the Yankees as played lineup, not so at the Dodgers. They had an injury in Game 1. There was no injury in the actual game. There was no injury in our game for Game 1, so it's a similar lineup to the actual lineup, but not quite exactly the same. We'll be using basic Apba with the Merino boards. We have the master symbols on the Dodgers. My Yankee set does not have the master symbols, but we're going to use the Merino boards. And as we go along, we'll see how they can be converted. In the game yesterday, at the end of that video, I put up 4 charts that convert the old cards to master when you don't have the ratings. But we'll talk about that as we go along, when situations come up. Pee Wee Reese steps into the box. Here's the first pitch. Let's play ball. 24 is a roller back to the pitcher, Chandler. He's got it, throws over to first base, Johnny Sturm. 1 away. Over 60,000 today in Yankee Stadium for Game 2 of the 41 series. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Dixie Walker. And 1-2 is going to be a ball driven into the right center field alley. One hops up against the wall, and Dixie Walker is in the second base with a stand-up double. 1 away, and that brings up the 343 hitting Pete Reeser. Yesterday, Reeser was 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Here's the pitch to Pete Reeser from Spud Chandler. 1-5 is a 10. A high chopper down the first base line, and there's going to be no play. Reister is fast motoring down that line. We got Dodgers at first and third on the infield single. Now we're getting into some power in the Dodger lineup. Dolph Camilli clubbed 34 home runs in 1941. Spud Chandler checks the runners. Yankees will play the infield back and go for the double play. Here's the pitch. 3-2 is a 26. A ground ball to second base, and Gordon, just what the Yankee doctor ordered. He flips to Rizzuto over to Sturm. It is a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Dodgers don't score in the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Yankees coming to bat. Whitlow Wyatt completes his warm-up tosses. He's a grade A pitcher with an X modifier, 6'1" right-hander from Kensington, Georgia. So we've got two Georgia pitchers pitching today. Johnny Sturm steps into the box for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. 53 is a 19. Both teams are fielding column 1. That ball is going to test the third baseman, Lou Riggs, who is actually fielding column 3 as a 3 third baseman, and he boots it, commits an error. E5 puts Johnny Sturm at first base. Average speed. Nobody out. Here is Red Rolf. 2-6. A towering fly ball to left field toward King Kong Keller. It's an easy play. He makes the catch. No advancement on the runner at first. Brings up the third place hitter, Tommy Heinrich, the right fielder. 6-5. Popped up right above home plate. A little bit in foul territory, and the catcher, Mickey Owen, is under it and makes the catch. 2 outs, and that brings up Joe DiMaggio. Coming off a spectacular 1941 season, and he was 2 for 4 in game 1. Here's the pitch to DiMaggio. 43 is a roller back to Whit Wyatt. He throws the first. 3 outs. We go to the top of the second. No score. Lou Riggs is playing third base for the Dodgers today. He's a 305 hitter in 1941, 197 at bats. There's a pitch from Spud Chandler. 56. Skied near the foul line. Phil Rizzuto is giving chase and makes the catch. 1 away. Here is Ducky Medwick, former St. Louis Cardinals gas house game member. 32 is a 26. Ground out to the second baseman, Joe Gordon. That's 2 away. And now Billy Herman. Here's Chandler's line, and his pitch, 64, is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3 up and 3 down for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. All right, stepping into the left side batter's box for the Yankees is Charles King Kong Keller. He had a King Kong day yesterday where he smashed 2 home runs and drove in 3 runs. Here's the pitch to Charlie Keller. 1-1 roll, that's a 4. That's a high chopper that bounces over the head of first baseman Camilli and goes down the right field line. A double for Charlie Keller. Yankees have their first runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here is the catcher, Bill Dickey. Stretch, and the pitch, 31. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. Keller will have to hold. Reese throws to first. 1 away. Here is Joe Gordon, the second baseman. 24 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Clutch pitching by Whitlow Wyatt. He's got 2 outs, runner on second. And now the 8th place hitter is the shortstop, Phil Rizzuto. Does he want to pitch to Rizzuto? Or walk him and pitch to Chandler? Let's see. Well, Rizzuto hit slightly over 300, and Chandler was a 183 hitter as a pitcher, so don't have to think about that. Catcher Mickey Owen stands up and extends the arm, and Rizzuto gets 4 wide ones. All right, it's up to Spud Chandler. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Here's the pitch from the Dodger hurler. And that didn't quite roll off the table, so we'll count it. 31 is a foul strike, and it looks like Mickey Owen took that off his bare hand. He is going to be injured. Mickey Owen is a J2 on the lower left-hand corner. That's his injury rating. So we'll roll on this table on the J2 column. Get in focus. And the roll is 46. Mickey Owen's going to miss 10 games, which spares him because that's the balance of the series, and he can't miss strike 3 in game 4 and let the Yankee rally continue. Herman Franks dons the catcher's equipment, the tools of ignorance. He'll be replacing Mickey Owen. Meanwhile, here's the next pitch to the hitter, Yankee pitcher Spud Chandler. 2-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Takes care of the threat, but the Dodgers will have to get a new catcher for the balance of the series. We're at the top of the third. No score. Mickey Owen was a first scheduled hitter for inning number 3. But now his replacement, Herman Franks, steps into the box. He's 2-1 in 1941. Spud Chandler goes into his windup, and here is the pitch. 41 is a 28. It's a ground ball to the shortstop, Phil Rizzuto. He makes the play, and Franks is the first out. Here's the pitcher, Whitlow Wyatt. 3-1 is a 9. That's popped up high on the infield. Red Wolf is camping under it, and Yankee third baseman makes the catch, 2 outs. Top of the order, and Pee Wee Reese. Two 6 is a roller to third base. Red Wolf completes that play. 3 up and 3 down, and Yankee pitcher Spud Chandler has retired 8 Dodgers in a row. We go to the bottom of the third. No score. Johnny Sturm will lead off the bottom of the third. He has somewhat of an unlucky career as far as the major leagues are concerned. Now, he was a double play combination with Phil Rizzuto in Kansas City with the Kansas City Blues on 2 championship teams. He had over 300 both those years. And came to the Yankees in, I think, 41. That's correct, 41. Saw a little activity early in the season until some injuries happened in the Yankee infield. Then he got in, but he said he played with a bad back. I think he only hit 239 for 41 season. And then went to the Army, 42 through 45, suffered a tractor accident, which took part of his right index finger. And then after the war in 46, he tried to get back to the major leagues, but broke his wrist. And that was pretty much the end of his major league career. He managed and played in the minor leagues from that point on. Here's the pitch to Johnny Sturm. 6-3, 34 is a pop-up to the shortstop. Pee Wee Reese calls for it and makes the catch. 1 away in the bottom of the third. Here's Red Wolf. That's a lazy pop fly near third base. Lou Riggs makes the catch, 2 down. And now Tommy Heinrich, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch to Heinrich from Whitlow Wyatt. 32 is a 26. Grounded to Billy Herman at second base. He completes the play. The Yankees are retired 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the fourth. Both pitchers in control. No score. In the fourth, the Dodgers will send out Dixie Walker, Pete Reeser, and Dolph Camilli. Dixie Walker hits a ground ball in the hole and into right field. base hit. He's 2 for 2, doubled his first time up. And now I keep wanting to call him Pee Wee, but it's Pete Reeser. Walker now is 3 for 5 in the series. Reeser steps in the box. He's looking for his second hit. He's 1 for 4. He went 0 for 3 the first day. Here's a pitch to Reeser. 6-6 roll. Reeser hits a ground ball just inside the first bag. The umpire signals fair. The ball rolls into the corner. Reeser rounds the second, and he will go to third with a triple. And we have the first run of the ball game as Walker scores from first. Reeser's at third. Dodgers 1, and the Yankees nothing. Reeser, an aggressive player, had no thoughts of stopping at second base. Dolph Camilli comes to bat. He rolled into a double play his first time up. Yankees will play the infield in. See if they can stop this run at the plate. Here's the pitch. 53 is a 20. Ground ball to second base. Slow roller. It's going to be close at first. The throw, he is safe. Camilli beats it out. Infield hit that scores Reeser. And the Dodgers go up 2-0. Here's Lou Riggs. And of course, between innings, as soon as I say both pitchers are in control, it suddenly goes south for one of them. Chandler goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch to Lou Riggs. 51 is an 8 against AC. Riggs strokes a base hit, and Camilli will go to third. First and third. Still nobody out. First 4 Dodgers in the 4th inning have hit safely. Joe Medwick. Yankees will play the infield back. There's a stretch, and the pitch to Ducky Medwick, 1-5, is a 7. Medwick strokes the ball in the left field, and it will get down. Another RBI. Riggs goes to third. Camilli scores. Dodgers lead 3-0, and the Yankees call time. For the next roll or two, I accidentally had my camera off. Rolled a 4-2 for Herman. And that was a base on balls, loading the bases. And also there was a pitching change. The Yankees brought in Tiny Bonham, a grade C pitcher with a Z modifier. The next roll was a 2-5 to Herman Franks. And Franks hit a flyout to left field. All right, Lou Riggs is the runner at third base, and at the bottom of the card, SP, get that focus, shows his speed to be 11. So the old cards that have no master's ratings, the outfielders that are 2 have an arm rating of, 31. Those that are outfielders 3 have 37, and outfielders 1 have 25 arm rating. So we're going to 31 arm rating. We'll roll for the depth of the fly ball. So that is column 2 of the 30 line, fly out to left field. A 1-2 will be 40 depth, 52 for 2-3-4 roll, and 5-6 will be 54. And we roll a 2, not real deep, 40. And probably deep enough. Let's see, 40 plus the 31 arm rating. All right, hold there. 40 for the depth, subtract 31 arm rating. That's 9. Added to the speed of the runner, which was 11, and that's only a 20. So his chances to score would be 11 through 42. Now, some people at this point, and I don't have a copy of the master rules, but I either make him make a decision to go. If he goes, and it's 11 through 42, he's safe. If it's higher than that, he's going to be out. But some players play it to where certain numbers above the 42, the runner just holds automatically. I don't do it that way. So there's no outs, but the pitcher's due to bat next. So he's going to take that risk. 11 through 42, he's safe. 43 or higher, he's out. And he is way out. He is nailed by the throw of Charlie Keller. So that would be 9-2. And now the Dodgers have runners at first and second with one away. I'll put those 4 charts at the end of this broadcast like I did yesterday, so you can pause and copy those down if you want them. Here is Whitlow Wyatt. 1 down, here's the pitch. 2-6 is a 24. A ground out to second baseman Joe Gordon, who throws to first. So very quickly, this inning does come to a close, but not until the Dodgers score 3 times. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Brooklyn 3 and New York nothing. The Yankee Clipper steps into the box in the bottom of the 4th inning. They've got work to do now. They're down by 3. There's a pitch to Joe DiMaggio. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Pete Reeser is under it. He makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Charlie Keller. 2 homers and a double in the series already. 6-3. They're going to get him out this time. Fly ball to right field. Dixie Walker ranging to his left. Hauls it in, and that's 2 outs. Catcher Bill Dickey. "12 is a ground out to, that's an X. And Whit Wyatt has an X, so it's not a ground out. It's a strikeout, caught looking. 3 outs. And Whitlow Wyatt has retired 7 Yankees in a row. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Brooklyn 3 and New York nothing. Tiny Bonham comes back for his second inning of relief. He's a rated starter, so he could go a while. Pee Wee Reese steps into the box for the Dodgers. 41 is a 28. High hopper to the shortstop Rizzuto. It'll be close. There's a throw. He is out. One away, and Pee Wee Reese is 0 for 3, 3 groundouts today. Dixie Walker. 61 is a ground ball to first base, and that's taken unassisted by Johnny Sturm. Dixie Walker's retired for the first time today. He's 2 for 3. 2 outs, and now Pete Reeser. And Reeser's having a good day. He has singled and tripled and scored. 1-3 is a base on balls. Keeps his perfect day going. Reeser is a fast runner at first. There's 2 outs. Stealing is G26, meaning that he's not going to go. The G means he can steal with 2 outs and game is tied or 1 run down in the 8th inning or later. So he didn't steal much. Dolph Camilli steps into the box. Here's the pitch to Camilli. 1-2 is a 25, and that's a ground ball to second base. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Brooklyn. All right, the Dodgers are up by 3 in the bottom of the 5th inning. In the actual 1941 World Series, the Brooklyn Dodgers won that game at Yankee Stadium 3-2. Joe Gordon and Phil Rizzuto and the pitcher are due to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Joe Gordon. 63 is a 34. Popped up to the left side. Pee Wee Reese wants it, and he brings it in. 1 down. Here's the scooter. Phil Rizzuto was walked intentionally his first time up. 42 has a 9. Ground ball to Rizzuto at to Reese at shortstop. 6-3, 2 outs. Now the pitcher, Tiny Bonham. That's a ground ball to first base. Dolph Camilli is a fine fielding first baseman at first base. He makes the play unassisted. That would be fielding column 1. If he was 2 or 3, that he would have made an error, but that's the end of the inning. We go to the top of the 6th inning. No score for the Yankees, 3 for the Dodgers. Lou Riggs will lead off the top of the 6th inning for Brooklyn. He was signed in the Cardinals organization, signed by the brother of Branch Rickey, Frank Rickey, out of the University of North Carolina, where he played baseball in 1928 and 29. Cardinals put him into their farm system, and while he was in the farm system, he played. One of the teams he played for was the St. Joe Saints. When he was with the St. Joe Saints, he roomed with Dizzy Dean. Here's a pitch to Lou Riggs. 1-6 is a 28. Ground out to Phil Rizzuto at shortstop. One away. Lou Riggs is 1 for 3 in the game. Ducky Medwick. 5-5. Ground ball, base hit to right field. Medwick turns first and stays there. He is 2 for 3. 1 out, 1 on for the Dodgers. Billy Herman. Here's the stretch and the pitch from Tiny Bonham. 24 is a 31. That's going to be a fly out to Joe DiMaggio in center field. Runner holds it first. 2 outs. And now the catcher, Herman Franks. Franks is 0 for 2. And 1-6 will make him 0 for 3. Ground out to Rizzuto at short. That ends the top of the 6th. 3-0 Dodgers. Top of the order for New York, Johnny Sturm, Red Wolf, and Tommy Heinrich. So far, they have only 1 hit and 1 walk. Whitlow Wyatt has been dominating. Here's a pitch to Johnny Sturm. 3-5 is a ground ball to Pee Wee Reese. Low throw. That's going to be an error on the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. Sturm's going to reach. He's at first with no outs. Red Wolf. He is only the 4th Yankee base runner. There was an error on a Johnny Sturm ground ball in the first inning. Here's the pitch to Rolf, 22. That's a ground ball into center field. Rolf has a single. Sturm goes to third. Here come the Yankees, runners on the corners with nobody out. And a potential tying run coming to bat. And Tommy Heinrich. Heinrich is 1 for 6 in this series with a double. The Dodgers will play the infield back. Here's the pitch to Heinrich. 1-3. That pitch misses for ball 4. Bases will be loaded. And don't look now, but here comes Joe DiMaggio, and he's got a bat in his hands. The 26-year-old Yankees star hit .357 with 30 homers in 1941. Can he put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch, the infield playing back. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Pete Reeser will check the depth. His arm is 38. He's a good center fielder. 2 is the smallest number on the depth, which is 42. So 42 minus 38 is 4, plus the speed of the runner at third is Johnny Sturm. Okay, he is average in speed, which translates to 11. And I don't think that's a good enough chance. So he's going to hold at third. Not deep enough. 1 away. And now Charlie Keller. Whitlow Wyatt is surrounded by Dodgers. Here's the pitch. 45 is a bases loaded walk, and that will push in the Yankees' first run of the game. Johnny Sturm crosses home plate. Rolf goes to third, Heinrich to second, and Charlie Keller takes first. On the RBI base on balls, Dodgers 3, Yankees 1. Here's Bill Dickey. Infield still playing back for Brooklyn. Pitch for Dickey. 1-6. Ground ball to Pee Wee Reese, who flips to Herman at second to throw to first, is not in time. Fielder's choice for Bill Dickey. Wolf scores, And Heinrich goes to third. Keller's out at second, 6-4. That's 2 outs. The Yankees are within 1. Brooklyn 3, New York 2. Joe Gordon. Yankees have the corners covered, first and third. Here's the pitch to Gordon. 45 is another base on balls. Been a long 6th inning for Whitlow White. The bases are loaded. There are 2 outs. Can't walk Rizzuto because that would walk in a run. Gonna go one more batter at least for Wyatt. Here's the pitch to Phil Rizzuto. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Rizzuto. And this might have been one batter too much. 63 is a double, and that will clear the bases. Heinrich scores, Keller scores, Gordon scores, 3 RBIs for Phil Rizzuto. And the Yankees have scored 5 in the 6th inning to take a 5-3 lead. Timeout. All right, Newell Kimball will be the new pitcher. He is a grade C pitcher with a W modifier of those runs against Whitlow Wyatt. Only 1 was earned. Tony Bottom comes into the box to hit against Newell Kimball. Here's the pitch. 6-6 roll for Bonham, the pitcher. That's a base hit. Little blooper to center field, drives in Rizzuto. The pitcher, Tiny Bonham, helps out his cause. It's 6-3 Yankees. They've scored 6 runs in the inning. Top of the order, and Johnny Sturm. 3-2 is a 26. That's going to be a ground out to the Brooklyn second baseman, Billy Herman. 10 batters come to the plate in the 6th inning, and the Yankees score 6 times. They take a 6-3 lead. Pitcher Kimball is scheduled to hit first. He'll be pinch hit for by Jimmy Wasdell. Tony Bottom goes into the wind. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be an extra base hit roll for Wasdell. Second column roll is 36. That's a double. A pinch hit, 2-bagger, brings up Pee Wee Reese. That's a hit column roll for Pee Wee Reese. 23 is a double for Reese, and that will score Wasdell RBI, and Brooklyn gets 1 of those 6 runs back. It's 6-4 New York. The Yankees have a left-hander working in the bullpen. That is Atlee Donald. Meanwhile, Fred Dixie Walker steps into the box for Brooklyn. Nobody out. Base runner at second. Here's the pitch. 41 is a 28. Grounder to short. Rizzuto has it. Runner will hold at second as Rizzuto throws to first. 1 away. Here's Pete Reeser. And the Yankees are going to make a pitching change. They're going to bring in Atlee Donald. So Tiny Bonham goes 3 1/3 innings. And so far he's given up 1 run, depending on what Atlee Donald can do here. Donald is a grade C pitcher, no modifiers. Throws left-handed, pitching to the left-handed Reeser. So his grade bumps up to grade B for 1 batter only. Here's the pitch to Pete Reeser. 1-3 is a 14. That's a walk. And Pete Reeser has been on base all 4 times for the Dodgers, single, tripled, and walked twice. Dolph Camilli. Camilli is 1 for 3, single on RBI. Atlee Donald goes into the stretch. He looks at the base runners. Reeser's at first. Reese at second. Now the pitch. 42 is a swing and a miss. Donald strikes out Camilli. It's a big strikeout, 2 outs. And now Lou Riggs comes to bat. 51 is an 8 against a Looped over shortstop, RBI single for Riggs. Makes it 6-5. Yankees over the Dodgers. Runners on first and second. So Reese scores. Reeser goes to second, and now Lou Riggs is the runner at first. 2 outs, and Joe Medwick. At the pitch to Ducky Medwick, 45. That's going to be a base on balls. And fill the bases with Dodgers. That brings up Billy Herman. Bases loaded. Can Billy Herman stick a quarter in the merry-go-round? 53. Smash to shortstop. Rizzuto's got it. Throws, but throws wide. And that's going to be an error on Phil Rizzuto. And that's going to cost 2 bases. So Reeser scores. Riggs scores. Medwick goes to third. And Herman is at second. Dodgers take the lead 7-6. Runners at second and third for Den Bums. Yankees are still staying with Atlee Donald. 2 outs. Here's, of course, with 2 outs, the infield's playing back. Pitch to Herman Franks. 35 is a 38. A swing and a miss by Herman Franks. Dickey drops the ball, picks it up, steps toward the infield, and throws to first in time to retire Franks on the strikeout. And that's the end of the inning. But the Dodgers score 4 runs for Brooklyn. 2 are earned. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Brooklyn 7 and New York 6. Luke Hamlin comes on to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning for Brooklyn. He's a grade C pitcher, Y modifier. And Red Wolf will be his challenge to lead off the last of the 7 for the Yankees, followed by Tommy Heinrich and Joe DiMaggio. Here's the pitch to Red Wolf. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Easy play for Pee Wee Reese. Makes the catch, 1 down. Tommy Heinrich. Heinrich is 0 for 2, but he has a walk and a run scored. 3-3 roll for Heinrich. That's a 5. And it's blasted deep to right. In the corner, it's trouble if it's fair. Fair ball. It's rolling around in the corner, and Heinrich is racing to third base. He has a triple. That's old reliable for the Yankees. He represents a tying run at third. Dodgers will play the infield close. And Joe DiMaggio comes to bat. He is 0 for 3 today. He can do something here, though. Here's the pitch. 4-6 is a 30. A fly ball to left field. Left fielder is Medwick. He is a 2. That's fielding column 2. Will roll for the depth, medium depth. So he is a, let's check his arm. Medwick is a arm rating is 31, so he's going to be left with a difference of 11. We'll add to that the speed of Heinrich. Heinrich is average speed, so he'd be 11, 22. 11 through 44, he'd be safe if he tries. It's about a 2/3 chance. I think he's going to give it a shot. Here he goes. Here's the throw. 62, he's out at the plate. It's going to be a double play. 7-7 to 2. Joe Medwick throws out Tommy Heinrich trying to score. 2 outs. And that puts a serious crimp in the Yankee threat here in the 7th. But King Kong Keller is coming up. He's a one-man rally all by himself. He has homer twice and double in this World Series. Here's a pitch to Charlie Kelly. 43 is a roller back to the pitcher. Hamlin picks it up and throws to first. Keller's retired. We go to the 8th. Brooklyn still leads by a penny. The Yankees' number 1 reliever, Johnny Murphy, subs in for Atlee Donald. He takes his warm. Augie Galen will bat first for the Brooklyn Dodgers. He's pitching for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch from Grandma Murphy to Augie Galen. 45 is a base on balls. Galen does his job for the Dodgers. He pitch hits, gets on base, average speed at first. Pee Wee Reese. '23 is a 27. Ground ball to Red Wolf at third, and around the horn it goes. It's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. So suddenly 2 Dodgers are out. Bases are clear, and Dixie Walker comes to bat. 42 is a base on balls. 2 walks surrendered by Murphy. He pitched in yesterday's game, pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up a run, but he did get the save. Pete Reeser comes to bat for Brooklyn. 26 is another base on balls. That's a 3rd walk surrendered by Murphy. 1st and 2nd. He was helped by a double play previously. Dolph Camilli. Blast here will kind of break this game open. Here's the pitch to Camilli. 1-1 roll. It's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. That 4 play result with the runners on 1st and 2nd is a home run against an A pitcher. And not just a home run, it's a 3-run home run. Dodgers take a 10-6 lead over the Yankees late in the game. So that's going to be all for Grandma Murphy. 2/3 of an innings, he gives up 3 runs, and Mar Brewer will be brought in to pitch, try to get this last out in the 8th for New York. He is a grade D pitcher, Y modifier. Doesn't have the left-right matchup, so his grade won't be bumped up, but no point in having your closer in when you're 4 runs down, and closer's not throwing well anyway. Here's the pitch to Lou Riggs. 53 is a 20. Ground ball to Joe Gordon. It's muffed. And that'll be an error on the Yankee second baseman. That happens when you walk 3 batters in an inning. Infielder's concentration maybe goes down a tad. And suddenly you got an error. Here's Joe Medwick. Two, 3. That'll end the inning. 26 is a ground out to Gordon. This time he makes the play. 4-6, 3 outs. But the Dodgers score 3 times in the 8th. Brooklyn 10 and New York 6. New pitcher for Brooklyn. The 4th pitcher the Dodgers have run out there would be Mace Brown. Grade B pitcher, Y and W modifiers. He's pitching to Bill Dickey. Yankees are down by 4. Here's the pitch to Dickey, 23. Fly ball to left field. Joe Medwick is tracking and makes the catch. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Joe Gordon. 44 is a fly ball to center field. Caught by Pete Reeser, 2 outs. And Phil Rizzuto. That's a hit column roll for the Scooter. See what he gets. 63 is going to be a double for Phil Rizzuto. His second double of the game. He is 2 for 3. The Scooter is a fast runner at second base. Mar Brewer due to bat. He'll be sub. George Twinkletoe Selkirk will pitch hit for the pitcher Brewer. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the 9th. Dodgers 10 and the Yankees 6. The Yankees have just 2 pitchers left in the bullpen that have not pitched in this game, or I think it's Gomez and Russo. Russo is scheduled to start tomorrow's game in Brooklyn. The 41 World Series had no days off scheduled in it. So Russo's pitching tomorrow. It'll be Gomez. Grade C pitcher, debut modifier. Billy Herman leads off for Brooklyn. Dodgers are up by 4 in the last frame here. 16 is a 28 ground ball to the shortstop. Rizzuto throws to first. 1 away. Catcher Herman Franks. 0 for 4. 1-5 is a 9 against a C. That's an out. It's a 33. Pop up to second base. Joe Gordon with a catch, 2 outs. And Mace Brown will stay in the game and hit for himself. 63 is a fly out to right field. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers have a 4-run lead to protect. It's 10-6. Never quite know what's going to happen. The Dodgers were down 5-0 yesterday's game, and they scored 4 in the 9th, and rally fell just short. The Yankees are down by 4. They're going to have the top of the order. Sturm, Rolf, and Heinrich. If anybody gets on, DiMaggio bats. Mace Brown is on the mound. He's a BYW pitcher still, and here's the pitch to Johnny Sturm. 23 is a 26. Hit hard on the ground to second base. Billy Herman throws to first. Sturm is the first out in the 9th. 2 more to go for Brooklyn to even the series at 1 game apiece. Red Rolf. 1-1 roll for Rolf. That's an extra base hit column. And 55 is going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A solo home run for Red Wolf. Pulls the Yankees to within 3. It's 10-7. The Yankees are not going to go down without an argument. Here is Tommy Heinrich. 2-3 is a roller back to the pitcher, Brown. Flips to first. 2 outs. It's going to be up to Joe DiMaggio to keep it going. The Yankee Clipper today is 0 for 4. But no 56-game hitting streak on the line here. Here's the pitch. 62 is a 14. It's a base on balls. DiMaggio takes first. Tying run still on deck. But for the Yankees, it's not over yet. Charlie Keller will be the hitter. Keller, a .298 hitter with 33 home runs in 1941. Having a great series. Here's the pitch. Got 1-6. 63 is a 32. It's going to be a fly ball to right field. Dixie Walker is under. He puts it away and also puts away this game for the Brooklyn Dodgers. The final score, Brooklyn 10, New York 7. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Well, nothing much happened in this game but until the 4th inning, and then it was Katie bar the door. All kinds of scoring happened. The Dodgers had 10 runs on 12 hits. They committed 2 errors. The Yankees scored 7 runs on 7 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The winning pitcher was Luke Hamlin, and Mace Brown gets a save. The losing pitcher was Tiny Bonham. Today's star of the game is Dolph Camilli, who goes 2 for 5 with a single home run and 4 RBIs, giving him his 2nd home run in this series, and 7 RBIs in the first 2 games of the 41 World Series replay. Dolph Camilli is really driving the bus for the Dodgers. Both teams are 1-1. The series will move to Brooklyn for Game 3. There's going to be a few days, though, before Game 3 gets to go up. We've had a tragedy in the family. Apba Laurie's. We found out Apba Laurie's aunt passed away. And so we're going to drive to Wyoming and support her uncle. And we love them very much. And so we're going to be gone for a funeral. Next game will probably be up on Monday, as I believe we'll stay in Wyoming until Thursday or Friday. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless. Here are those charts that I'm using to convert the old cards to a Merino Boards game situation. So you can hit pause and then screen save each of these four charts.